Well, hello, Mark. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for
Good.
coming in.
We're here in Bobo Intriguing Objects, and he's going to show us some very interesting pieces and go through a little bit of details on those. So let's first talk about these amazing chairs here.
They're great, aren't they?
Lovely.
This is for sure the most Instagrammed, chair in High Point. So this is a brand new chair for us. It's really unusual. I was in a factory in India, and people were making garlands for Christmas trees. So they were cutting silk, wrapping them in cotton batting, and sewing them into balls by hand. And I was so intrigued by the process. I said, we have to make a chair out of this. So we took memory foam. We shaved the shape of a chair in the memory foam. And this is about 1,000 hand-sewn silk balls that we attach to the chair. And this is actually the one that's less wild. This is more neutral tones, more creams, more blues, more blacks, more browns. And we have another one back in the showroom that's just kind of every color in the rainbow. But it's a new chair for us, and everyone sits in it. Everyone says they want it in their daughter's bedroom or the lobby of their hotel or office. It's been really popular, this show.
And it is quite comfortable because I sat in it too. So it's quite lovely. And then you can show us some of these other interesting items that we talked about before, some accents you have here.
Yeah, you don't have to walk too far to find interesting things. This is dynamite, stick of dynamite that we had developed just to put on your bookshelf, or a pile of them. I grew up with the cartoons like Wile E. Coyote, where he always had the big pile of dynamite, and there was someone behind the bushes with the plunger, and it never worked, right? But we did, sticks, painted sticks and hemp for the dynamite. This is a new collection of lighting that we have. I was inspired by, this was a Paris street light, and we made the mold of the street light. We did it in chrome, but what's cool about it is this collection, we wrapped it all in baseball glove leather, and we did the stitching like a baseball glove. It's really a hard process to do to get the leather stitched on there tight. So we have, this is a large size, we have a small size, and we also have a cone shape, and that's a new lighting collection, for us this year. This big light was an antique that I found in Argentina. We call it the lightsaber light. We have it in two sizes. It's a new product for us. And when you put it on a dimmer and it kind of floats in a dark room, it really looks just like slivers of light, just coming off the ceiling, and everybody loves it. It's been a big seller for us this market.
Lightsaber is a good term for that.
It's really
it
cool.
Does look like that.
At Bobo, we try to do things that are always based on antiques, but we try to mess with the size a little bit. And try to make things that are really unique that you don't see out there in the marketplace much. This showroom represents about half of the Bobo products, but there's almost 500 different SKUs in this showroom. We do a lot of reclaimed, repurposed art.
And you guys are pretty new to here at Hooker Furniture, right? You guys are new here. You've been here a few months.
We've been here, this is our first show, so we've been here 5 days, something like that. So I've lost track of time, but no, Hooker acquired Bobo about 4 months ago. And so this is our first showroom inside the Hooker showroom and under the Hooker umbrella. And I've been over the moon with the merger and the process. So this is our first showroom. Here's the chair with
the colorful version.
Every single color of the rainbow. A new light fixture for us. We did geometric prisms cast in resin. We have that in several sizes. Those lights on the back wall, they were Belgian dinner plates that the Army used. We had them respun in aluminum and made 4 light fixtures out of it. Maybe the last product I'll talk about is the reclaimed metal artwork. That's Mr. Bugatti smoking and painting his race car. So those are actually the roofs we tear off abandoned houses in India. So it's painted on reclaimed metal. It's got a lot of nail holes in there, and it kind of adds a different textural quality. But that's hand painted with oil. It's not a print. You can see the brush strokes, and we give them, images to print. That's cool, and I have that personally in my house on the garage wall. When I drive into my garage and my headlights hit it, that's what I see. So we do maybe 20 or 25 pieces of original artwork on reclaimed metal.
Amazing.
So yeah.
And you mentioned something about these pieces over here too.
The
These
chemistry
lighting,
cloches,
yes.
yeah. So those are chemistry tubes, you know, that you would Bunsen burner and boils and do your experiments, you know, in chemistries. And so we did it in what's a typical kind of church cloche, and they're on dimmers and lights, but very, very difficult light to make. And we introduced in this show.
Quite unique. Well, thank you, Mark, so much, and congratulations on your first market.
I appreciate it.
Lovely.
Thanks
Thank
for coming in.